Let's just jump right on it. Episode 3, where we left off. Eloise had checked on Clarence. Everything is going pretty good there. We had conversations that were going on with Victor, with Fred and the crew as they were leaving. They said stuff about them being monster hunters, and they were really into Victor, saying, yeah, finger guns. Ain't we hunting monsters? We hunt monsters. That's pretty cool, right? Victor ended up going up before everyone left to go talk to Sydney. Had a little baby intervention. Maybe you're hitting the bottle a little bit too hard. And Sydney's like, fuck everything. I'm going to sit here and be a baby. Victor's like, fine, be a baby. I did a baby intervention on you. You didn't know it, but I got you, bitch. Loaded up the wagon. Ended up going down to go check out Exhibit. And figure out how to pimp that cart.
Pimp my ride.
Fuck Exhibit.
Because we needed to pimp it.
Dude, he's pimping my ride. You don't talk about Exhibit like
Me and him got beat.
But on the outsides of things, though, there were some strange happenings that Eloise ended up seeing some kind of strange, large animal, some wolf creature with yellow eyes out in the woods. Never mentioned it to the rest of the crew, but as you guys were riding out to Exhibit's house, some wolf happenings, something wolfy happened. Tilly had a little episode. Not going to let this happen. Never again. She was a true American. She thought about it. Just like 9/11, it's never going to happen again. Never again. Never again. She hopped off the cart, chased down this wolf. He ain't taking from me what was mine in the first place. Terrorist. She didn't say terrorist, but this thing was causing terror. Terrorizing things. But she ain't about terror. No terrorism. Not going to happen around her. She's American. Western, hardcore, cowboy hat wearing American.
The rootinest, tootinest.
Rootinest, tootinest American.
Rootinest, tootinest.
American vampire you've never met.
Most of all,
never again.
Never again. 3/11 never happened.
3/11 never happened.
That would make my life so much better.
That would make Kobe
all mixed up.
Bad.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Got to Exhibit's place. He was very obliged to pimp your ride. He offered some fish, but you weren't into the fish. But you did explain to him that you love horses, guns, Western colors, and blacks. Well, black colors. You didn't say you love blacks, but, you know, Western colors and black. There was a small side story that happened there, though, when you guys left Nick Cage just out on the road whenever the wolf incident happened. He just rode off and abandoned him. No one knew they abandoned him. He didn't feel abandoned, so it was okay. But he was building Home Alone traps out in the woods. He had this cool, like, Ewok trap from Return of the Jedi, this big log that was going to swing out and kill this wolf. That's where Sydney found him. They had a good time and wandered up to you and got to see Exhibition there talking to you guys.
Exhibition.
He was finishing up. You ever seen the Boondocks? That's why I needed to remind you guys to watch that. Yeah, Exhibit, Expedition, Exposition.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
So he was working on the cart, got it all ready. He kind of got in a little tussle because Sydney was trying to pick a fight with him all of a sudden because Expedition, he pointed out that this thing drawn on his face.
Oh, yeah.
Big
I
old
forgot
dick.
about that.
And then everyone started laughing. It's like, don't you know you got a dick on your face?
Head.
You got a dick head. And Sydney's like, don't call me dick face because I ain't got a dick face.
But he did. He did have a dick.
Your
But he
show,
did.
Randy Milanakis.
Yeah, that
And he kind of got
fucking
mad.
Victor drew on my face.
You don't know that.
I don't know that now. Or did I?
I thought he found
No,
out.
you don't.
I
He
thought
doesn't-
I did
nobody's
find
told
doesn't
out.
know why
No,
anybody
because
would
I
Maybe.
rolled you. I
Yeah.
rolled you off of the roof. He rolled you the rest of the way in, and then drew a dick on your face.
Drew a dick
And
on
then
your
left.
face, had a baby in her,
Okay.
and then left.
Baby.
So you just were realized really very frustrated because everyone was making fun of the penis on your head,
Yeah,
and
I didn't know
Exhibit
what
was making
going
fun of
on.
the penis on your head. You were trying to talk shit to him, and he just walked inside, and you were mad
Yeah.
with Nick Cage walking into the woods while everyone else was loading up on the cart to go back home. And that's where we start. Everyone's in the cart now, except for Nick Cage and Sydney. They're walking through the woods, taking the shortcut back to the house through the woods.
I left the cart with them, right? So I'm just
Well,
riding
yeah,
my horse out.
you're on your horse, yeah.
I think
But
Eloise jumped on.
Eloise was on the horse.
Yeah. So we're
Victor
riding.
is just behind, yeah.
Cool. Riding through
And
the
it's
woods.
probably about, I guess, like 10 o'clock now, 11 o'clock.
Shall we go get dinner?
Yes, please. Go. Get food.
So it's about 10
Keep
o'clock,
your eyes
11
open,
o'clock.
though. That wolf.
My brain eyes or my eye eyes?
Both eyes. Can both eyes see wolves?
I can. It didn't feel human and it didn't feel animal, but it didn't also feel other, like we do. It was very weird.
Okay, well, I don't like the sounds of that. Okay,
But I know what it feels like.
I keep them away.
As they're gathering their kind of senses and start to head down the road, Nick kind of nudges you, Sydney, as you guys are just kind of traipsing through the woods, going through the thick brush and everything. You think they're okay, Sydney? And you can see
Who?
him as he's taking out the meth pipe. You can see his hands kind of like, it's not shaky quick, but like it's doing this nervous kind of tick. He's like, I don't know if they're okay. And he takes a hit off that meth pipe.
Oh,
Something, I don't know, something. And he points at his hands like, something's just telling me there's something wrong. And he hands you the meth pipe. His hand's just still kind of like looking at, he's still looking at it like, and he puts it inside of his jacket pockets.
what do you got going on there, bud? Who are you talking about? Who's okay?
The rest of our crew, man, I don't know. And you've never seen him kind of
Well,
have this kind of downtrodden to him, like he just kind of looking at the ground, like I don't think, man, like I need some more of that. Just take a hit and like let me get my head clear.
What are you even talking about, dude?
And he takes the pipe
You're-
and he takes another hit. And he's still looking
kinda
like he's not shaky, but like you can see his hands, they're just not like, and he's looking at him himself. He's like, I've never felt like this, but something's happening. He keeps doing his hands like this until he takes the pipe from you and he holds it and he has to cup it with two hands. And you guys are standing there in the darkness of the woods. You can't hear any animal sounds though. Like normally those crickets chirping or a little hoot of an owl, but like it's totally quiet now. Like it's unsettling quiet. We hop back to you guys going down the road. Eloise and Tilly are riding your horse. Victor's just kind of walking alongside you guys. I mean, obviously keeping out for whatever that giant ass wolf thing was, because that's weird. You guys don't have any lights though. You just know following the path and seeing the road. Still complete darkness coming out of the woods. You can see where the edge of town is off in the distance. And off in the distance, you see two dudes walking up to you. Pretty average size looking guys. But you all recognize them as the same kind of hunter people you've ran into before. They have those long black dusters, nice big black hat, just flat brimmed hats. They're just walking down the road. Every once in a while, you can kind of see this. Well, at least Victor doesn't notice it, but you two do. This flash of silver around their neck. They have like some kind of little crucifix item. As they walk, like it just shifts. Like it's they're not doing it in a threatening manner, but you can just see it, and it's
Yeah.
blinding light that kind of flickers from down the road. They're just walking up the road. As they get closer, they look like they have two big rifles. Each of them have a rifle. And they look like they're looking off to the sides of the road, like they're hunting something off the sides of the road. They see you, but they don't seem to pay any attention to you, but you're quickly approaching them on your horse as you're walking, and they're walking towards you.
I resist the urge to brain tickle them because, like, sometimes hunters I've found got a stick can tell, like, they may have been trained to tell if something's like trying to get in their brain.
Yeah.
So I just kind of resist the urge.
Tilly, Victor, do you want to do anything? Or you're just going to approach them, try to walk past them?
I'm
They
just
don't
gonna-
seem to be entertained by you. They know you're there, but they are looking at something off the sides
Yeah.
of the road.
I'm just gonna keep riding past them, and as I get closer, if y'all are looking for whatever that wolf is, it was back there.
As soon as you guys get close enough and you address them, Tilly, they both kind of snap like they were like so focused, and they kind of get themselves together. One of them puts his rifle behind his back in this little holster. The other one's still just holding his. Have you seen some kind of wolf, ma'am?
I
That's
didn't
what
see
me
it,
and
but I
my
heard it.
cohort here, we're animal trappers, and we're here to. We've been hearing about some kind of sneaky thing running around here. Very large, very dangerous. And he kind of points at the two of you on the horse. It's kind of dangerous for ladies like you to be riding this late at night. You
I
can
just,
see a
like-
shiftiness in his eyes, like he's sizing you guys up and he's investigating you, but he's talking in a cordial manner just to be here. The air feels tense at this point.
Right.
He may not know who you are or what you are, but he's checking,
Yeah.
talking about you two lovely ladies being here so late at night. You're only escorted by, is this, and he says this, is this your concierge for tonight? Is this the one that's accompanying you?
Victor Franklin, hey, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, we saw some
Kinda
sort of.
He's your hand stuck out and it looks all dirty and gross, and he kind of shelves his rifle onto his back, so they both have the rifles on their back. He just kind of looks at your hand and he tips his hat to you.
All right, I get it. It's one of those days. But we saw some sort of creature running through the woods, but we have no idea where it went. I have gone.
It kind of stares at Victor for a second. Sizes him up. You can see him sizing him up. Is the only monster out here, ladies, just that wolf creature? As he turns and puts his eyes back on Victor. Are you guys safe?
I like
That
draw.
this
I
might
draw
be
my
some kind of
shawl.
captive.
I draw my shawl
Like
closer.
you might be captive by this guy, is what he's trying to kind of infer. He's making sure that he's not like keeping you or taking you somewhere.
No, he's not taking us. Look,
Only crooks.
We
out
didn't
here are
say that.
taxmen.
women have
Nice.
rights now, and women can go out at night, okay? Like, it's not a crime
Oh,
for a woman to go out with
ma'am?
her friends.
By all means, ma'am. It's just a late night and there's a creature on the bounce. As long as this man here is ready to take care of you, you
Yeah.
can go about your way. We're just trying to look up information about it. Have you
And-
talked to this man up here in this hut? We've heard suspicious talk about him.
About the man in the hut? We just talked to him. He's gonna fix up my
Yeah, that colored fellow.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're racist and we're sexist? Is this what
What's racist and what's a sexist?
What?
I'm just trying to treat women with the best respect, and I'm trying to make sure that we know who we're dealing with.
Do you consider yourself an alpha male.
Ma'am, I hunt alpha creatures, if that's what you mean to infer.
I just kind of like smugly.
They are
look
both
at him,
white
like,
dudes, though, by the way. They are both
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah, we
very
know.
white dudes.
Yeah, that's
You
why
didn't have
we're
to
both
tell us they were white
skin.
dudes. We know by how they were talking. They was white dudes.
Just oozing
I've been
from the
talked to by a
pages.
white male before. I've had a
I'm
man
glad I
come into
role-played
my
the
house
character properly,
to
so you
fix.
knew what the colors were.
Oh yeah, no,
Hey Chrissy,
absolutely.
hey Chrissy,
He's
let me
wearing
explain
fairies.
this. Let me. So this.
Not even that. Not even that. I'm the one that fixes everything in this fucking house. It's me. I fix all of the things. Okay, it's me. I call the guy to come over to fix my fucking heater. This motherfucker didn't even look me in the fucking eyes. Like every time I would ask him a question, he would look at Kobe and answer Kobe, and I'm like,
Ugh.
is this really happening right now? Guess who he was? White old male.
A white dude.
White male over
thought you-
60 years old.
I thought you were about to say Kevin.
I like that you live. I like how you live this situation already. He's doing that to you right now. That's why he keeps.
Oh yeah, I
addressing
know. I know
Yeah.
exactly. That's why I was like, women have rights. I can go outside. I know exactly what you're doing, you fucker.
These are these two guys. Don't say that to me. I'm not doing
I'm not saying
anything.
it
I'm
for
just
them.
role playing characters.
I'm getting heated.
You're
Like-
getting heated here. Just take it down a notch.
Heated.
Just take it down a notch.
Fuck. No, anyway.
But there is this tension in the air. You do feel
Yeah,
like
no.
you do feel like they're prodding you for information just as much as you're
Sure.
telling them information.
Sure. Okay, look. The nice man up in the hut, his name is Exhibit. He is pimping my ride. And
Pimping?
now
That's a strange
he's
term.
pimping my ride. Yeah, he's gonna make it cool. It was his TV show. Did you not watch? Yeah, you probably only watched TBS. Yeah,
ESPN.
anyway, so saw the
I don't
wolf,
think I'm into
tried to
those
kill
kind
it.
of programs.
USA Network.
Like TV, man.
No, TBS only. TBS and PBS.
Yes.
That's all this guy watches. Channel 3 and Channel 11.
whole bunch of Zoom. or whatever.
24/7.
Fucking Nash Bridges.
Yeah.
Man, I used to watch the shit out of that show.
Man, I like that
Anyway.
you brought up Zoom because that's all I watch now that I have a TV antenna.
Yeah.
I'm a strong white male. Anyway, let's get back to the
Anyway.
story.
So anyway, I saw the wolf, and that's why I'm fucking leaving. So I better go
That'd
and
be
get
smart.
home.
It'd be smart for you ladies to go ahead and take care of we'll take care of this business here. As it's kind of
Sure will,
shifting
'cause
around.
I know I need a
gotta
strong
move
man
it.
to help me do business.
And when you say that, like he kind of like rocks his shoulders a little bit. And Ellie and Eloise, I've mixed both of your names together.
That's the
Eloise.
name when we start dating and we divorce our husbands.
Tilly and
Yeah.
Eloise, yeah, that'll be your dating name.
Yeah.
Tilly and Eloise, when he rocks his shoulders back a little bit and he puts his hands in his pocket, that silver flashes one more time. Both of you roll your 20s. Silver is very offensive to you guys. It makes you react. You got
Is
to
it
roll
offensive
not
to me
react.
too?
It still is, yeah.
I got a 15 on the die.
I also got
Just
a
over
15. That's
10.
fucked up.
Okay, over 10's all you got to do.
We just both go.
Well, you just don't even notice. You're able to play it off.
It
Like
was
I know
rolling
we're
the
just
idea, like-
firing. Yeah.
so far into the back of my head when I was telling them I needed a big, strong man that I didn't even see it.
Yeah, and I'm
because
like,
the idea of like he's not flexing to like try to show it off. It's just kind of a thing, like because she was like, "Yeah, need a big strong man." He's like, "Yeah, I am one of those." Like it just kind of showed. You're trying to avoid giving a tell to him because he
Right.
is investigating you guys. They are both like because they're very suspicious about two ladies running around with this dirty old dude in the middle of the night. It's not
"Don't be
something natural.
suspicious, Don't be
Yeah.
suspicious.
but you successfully kind of gave off non-suspicious vibes to him. He's like, okay, well, he grabs his belt buckle. We'll be on our way, ladies.
Riding on a horse.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You guys take care.
Bye.
And I hit my horse a
fucking-
little bit so it walks a little bit faster.
I love Ellie
And they continue walking down
Eloise.
the path.
I don't know why it made me laugh so hard.
They start walking down the path, and they're behind you now as you guys are riding into town. You're getting close to town. We jump back to Sydney and Nick. That still same vibe where he was sitting there saying they're in danger. What do you guys want to do?
Well, hey man, you talk to me real quick. You're kind of being a little weird and keep looking at your hands and you're shaking and stuff. Are you?
Well, I think it's our friends. I think something's happening.
Think so? Okay.
Can we just peek on the road? Like, if I can just look on the road and see him going good, I think we'll be fine. He kind of turns and starts to walk towards, because you guys are out back behind Exhibit's house. So if you come backwards, you're going to be in front of Exhibit's house and see down the road. It's the only way.
I'm
They're
like,
like a
all
long
right,
way-
sure.
Walk.
I put my hands in my pockets and I kind of follow along with him. I'm like, yeah, I'm a little confused at his actions at the moment, but I'm like, sure, man. Like, yeah, let's.
He
let's
walks
go to-
into a kind of a slow crouch. And then he
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
down, kind of crawling on all fours as he comes out of a bush there around the shrubbery around Exhibit's house. And he looks and he turns back to you still in the woods. He's like, you see those guys? I don't like those guys. And he's pointing out the two guys.
Yeah, I'm like, hold up.
Like-
Let me
like
see. I come down and like kind of get like on his level. Because I was a few paces back just with my hands in my pockets and my jacket
Yeah.
and just being like, okay. And I was like, okay, what? And I go and I kind of get down with him. And it's like, that doesn't. Who the fuck are they? Dude, those look like, dude, a little bit like before I even met you. Dude. Okay, so do I recognize these guys? Because we've encountered them early on in season
Yeah. Uh-huh.
2.
Oh, yeah. You know
Okay,
what
so
they
so
are.
I recognize them as hunters.
Yes.
Okay, I'm like, dude, those are hunters, monster hunters,
And he's-
vampire
And
hunters.
kind of looks, when you say that, like, he's like, do you think they're looking for us?
I don't know, but it's not good that they're around. And when they're flashing that bright ass, silver ass fucking shit around their neck, you see that? Yeah, I don't know if you knew,
both
but
You can see it glinting
See
in
that
the light.
bling?
yeah,
Bling,
you see
bling.
that shit? That's some solid silver. Yeah, that's this.
Kind of
not
wincing
good.
when he, like, why does that hurt
Yeah.
my eyes? Sid?
Yeah. It's bad for us.
So is that
So
when
what do we
we're
do then?
currently talking to them?
Yeah, and then you're passing them now is when this is happening. You end your conversation as they're doing this, and you start to walk past them, and that's when they see them as still walking down the path, and you guys are moving down.
So
As Sydney
like,
explains that silver thing, Nick Cage is like, I don't want to look at it, Sydney. But they
Yeah,
look
no,
okay.
just,
I guess their friends are good. They moved on.
it looks. This isn't good though. It does look like that nobody is in imminent danger at the moment.
Well, when I was
Like,
out just searching in my past life, I've seen them around. They're prominent
yeah?
people, been wandering around town asking all kinds of questions about all kinds of weird stuff. They ask questions about Haley. They ask questions about Mary.
Okay,
They're into
okay,
all kinds
okay.
of stuff.
I pull out like a little mini like flip pad with a pen out of my coat pocket. Do you know where do you know anything else about them? Because these are I'm gonna tell you right now, these are the guys. These are guys we don't want to fuck with, especially if we're gonna try to lay low, and try to keep. You know how? Okay, listen. You know how I was always telling you, like, don't
Yeah, the
mention
thing
a
is,
damn
like,
thing
every
about
time I-
vampires.
This is why I get it now, Sydney. I get it. Because my past
These guys
life,
want to
as a
fucking
human, they ask so many questions about everything around town. They're really interested in the mortuary that you guys live in,
yeah, right. That's why it's
or that I
of,
get to live in now. My home.
Nah, dude, your home
They're
is in
very
the apartment with me, man. You know what I mean? We chilling, but it's still
But our
unsafe with
property
these
is our
fuckers.
property. It's our home.
Fuck
We
yeah,
own
dude.
it.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Hey, do you have
These
any,
guys are
you got
dangerous. They have a lot
got
of
some KD on-
information. Though.
you got some
He
KD on
pulls a
you?
bottle out. It's
Ah,
about a
sweet.
quarter of
Sweet,
it.
sweet.
Hands it to you.
Cool. Hey, don't drink. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay.
And he is just one hand on the ground, just kind of close down to the ground, just all.
Yeah, you're really getting into this. You're really getting into all this, huh? It's kind of cool, right?
I don't want anyone
Yeah.
to take this away from me. I had to
Nah,
work
ain't
hard.
nobody
to get
gonna, dude.
this.
Sure did,
Me
bro.
and you.
And
love
I'm
it.
yeah, I know we do. Fuck yeah, dude. Here, give me like a high five, or should we develop a secret handshake now?
Do you think we could take him? His focus is
Develop
just
one?
you can see
Oh,
him like
okay.
his teeth are like coming out.
So okay,
You can see him
hold on. So
like just burying his fangs. It's like, do you think we can
okay,
take him?
hey,
You see him
possibly. Hold on.
his
Hey, focus. Look
breathing
to me.
has
Look at me.
changed.
Look at me. We're here. Let's walk and talk. Let's walk and crawl. How about that? We'll crawl through these bushes. I just need to ask you a couple questions, if that's cool. We'll keep our eyes on these guys and come up with something to do. I have a quick question. Do you have any idea where these guys came from? Where they're coming from? Any idea?
They never mentioned that, and he's still just focused laser. Like he's not looking at you. He's just staring at
Okay,
them
well,
like
God damn it, Nick. Fine. Okay, and I
predator
just,
animal. But no. He's talking to you. He's just focused on them
okay.
like a predator.
Okay, yeah. No, we're walking.
The last thing I ever heard them ever speak of is they followed someone here. They've come out from the west side of town. They never mentioned where they're from, but they're definitely here because of disturbances, is what they always said. Disturbances is the words they use. My question to you, Sid, is why didn't they show up whenever all those clowns were running in town? How come they didn't do anything?
You know,
then?
I don't fucking know. Fuck all those motherfuckers. But yeah, I don't know. Like, what is going on here? Like, how does that?
That's what bothers me. Like, are they a part of that, or they don't care? They're into something, and they're looking for something. And he's staring at them, and you guys can both see them. Like they've gone back to their positions of like scanning the roadside. Like there was one on one side of the road, one on the other side of the road. And they're looking through the woods, like they're looking for an animal. They're hunting something.
Okay. Well, hey.
And Nick is
yeah,
just
fuck.
there. Just
I put my notepad away
in the moonlight, like he is like
and,
seething, like a predator animal just hiding in the bushes.
Okay, now Nick, check this out. Okay, we don't want to do anything that's gonna really escalate. Let's. I say we follow.
But Sydney,
them.
two men disappearing in the woods. 2 men disappearing in the woods. How does that draw any attention to anybody? They were trying to hunt something.
What men?
Look at them hunting something. These 2 men that we're staring at. But can you not smell their blood, the fear inside of them right now?
Yeah, I know. I'm sure. I know. I didn't know exactly what you were getting at. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, they're out. Yeah. Well, what do you want to do? I don't think we should just go attack them. We gotta like keep a level head and keep cool.
Well, yeah, but as long as they don't meet this exhibit guy, we can cut him off before he ever gets to his house. And
Is that who they're going to see?
Woods. Well, they're coming down the path towards his house.
Oh,
we just cut them off.
Okay, so they
disappear
out of game. They're coming our way.
Yeah, they're walking because you guys are right next to Exhibit's house, and they're coming up the path there.
I see. I got you. Okay, so back to game.
That's what Nick Cage. We could just 2 guys disappear in the woods. It's not something funny. It happens every day.
Well, look, if we look,
and they're
I
dangerous.
know, but if we're gonna, this is sensitive. What do we plan on doing? Talking to them? taking them hostage or something? Or
No,
what's the
just
point in just killing
eradicate
them?
him.
That might put more. That might
Drink
put
blood. And you can
I know,
see his
but-
face just drink blood. You can see it in his
Yeah.
eyes are just kind of get more lit. Like there's no light shining in his eyes, but they're just bright. Like he is just
I like
he wants
lean down
blood.
over into the front of Nick's face just to get in his eyesight, and I'm like in his face.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
And it doesn't
Nick,
his stare doesn't
focus-
break, it stares straight through your skull like he is like
like
a predator needing food.
Nick, we can't fuck this. God damn it, phone, shut the fuck up. What is all this? Sorry.
I haven't fed.
Um,
I haven't fed, Sydney.
I'm hungry.
And you can see his hands like start to do this. Like, I need feed.
Okay. Oh, okay. Right. I forget about these parts of this because I think being a vampire sucks. But I need to feed too, and there's 2 of them. So you know what? Fuck it. Let's fuck them up. Do you think we might, Nick? Maybe I don't know. What do we do? Do we like question him for a second and then kill him, or do we just kill him? We could probably.
You can see Nick's eyes just kind of like getting that kind of glowy kind of look. Like he's talking to you like a wolf. Like, I mean, he just is this. I'll walk alongside and he's still staring dead at them through your face because you're in front of his face and he just points in front of you. I'll go along this side of the road. Once I get next to him, you just dart across the road to draw their attention the other way. I'll jump on it.
Like
this one's back, and you just crank the one in the face. And we drag them off.
So
we take them back home.
Yeah, I'll
hide
distract
the
both of them. You get the one. And then when that distracts the other one, I'll frickin' pounce on him. Right?
And which we're finished. And we drag them off the road, and then we feed, and we take the bodies home.
Let's do it, brother.
Sounds like a plan. And he just starts as soon as he finishes,
he just goes
stalking down the side like a creature. I mean, he is just creaturing
like
down the side.
With my hands in my pockets and kind of like getting up next to trees and doing things. Well,
as soon as he gets close to the 2 of them standing there, they both turn because they hear the rustling in the bushes. And you can tell Nick starts shaking the bush. And they both draw their guns and point them towards his area of the woods there. And they just start firing randomly.
Oh my God. So then I run out. I was like,
and they see this flash go across the road. They see this just dark blur.
No, I'm just a regular guy at the. I'm just a regular. Yeah, I'm just running.
But you
like
run across
speed and shit.
Yeah. So they turn.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on. Like one of them splits to shoot still, and he's got his gun. He's not shooting anymore. Focused towards where Nick's at, but the other one points towards where you walked into the bushes, and you just walk in as a dude, just with your hands in your pocket, just slowly walking across the street, and then going disappearing into the darkness again. They both seem terrified. You can hear their heartbeats in your ears. Like it is just this fear moment for both of them. They have no idea. These guys, you recognize them now as you did that. They aren't the highly skilled. They're low.
Yeah, a couple of green peas.
Yeah, you can hear their heartbeats racing.
Okay, and then so since me and Nick can talk via mind.
Yeah,
I was like, hey, listen to me. All right, these guys are fucking terrified. Can you feel it? Let's have some fun, man. This is great. This is gonna be fantastic.
Leaps out of the bush. As soon as you say that, you could hear him say, "Fuck yeah!" And you just see him just coming out like this crazy ghoul with just fingers and fangs as he just leaps out at this guy. The guy pulls off 2 more shots on his rifle, hitting Nick Cage in the chest, and he just mauls him. I mean, he is just on top of him, ripping throat parts out and just feasting on this guy. The dude that you're next to that was pointing his gun at you turns and he is freaking out, starts to unload in the Nick Cage now. But Nick
I walk out and I'm not doing anything quick or fast or anything. And I I start walking out of the tree slowly onto the road, and I'm like, "Hey there, lonesome traveler. Why don't you stop shooting my friend?"
Are you Beetlejuice?
Turns around all of a sudden with his gun, and he points it right at your head.
It's like, and I put up a finger.
And there's
you don't
click,
do that.
click, click.
As I
He's out.
continue slowly walking towards him. Slowly
He doesn't
walking
have any more
towards him.
ammunition. He starts like fumbling around in his jacket pocket. The silver flashes at you.
Yeah.
Roll your
It
20
looks
because the
like
silver.
your luck has rolled out. Rolled out.
Roll,
Roll
Right
your,
out.
roll your 20 because he's
Your
he's
luck rolled
fumbling
out
around in
on
his
your
coat.
bitch ass.
Ba, ba,
Well, how about instead
how
of
much-
rolling, I just pull out my knife and I touch it to my neck and it sizzles and it fucking smokes. And it's just fucking
Better than rolling.
and there's like
love it.
melted flesh. There's melted flesh
He's
just
just
pouring down my
like,
chest.
he's
And I'm like,
digging,
that won't
he's
work on
digging
me.
for like ammunition. He's looking at his friend just getting
And I'm
mauled by
still
this
walking
other guy, and
closer
he's-
to him and all that. And by the way,
fuck.
the fucking
Oh,
knife
fuck.
on the neck hurt like a motherfucker. I get to
Yeah.
him, fucking grab
But
him
he
by his
grabs-
neck.
he found a couple of his rounds, and when you get him by the throat, he just at
And
your
I
face.
grab whatever he has in his hands and I pull it from his hands and I throw him on the ground. He's still got his
And then he
empty
grabs-
rifle in his hands,
grabs
swinging around.
crucifix, and he pulls it out. He pulls his crucifix out as you're holding him up off his. He's dangling off
Yeah.
the ground.
Yep.
He's holding it from your face. He starts spewing in Latin.
And it's
all this
fucking
God prayer
yeah,
stuff.
and it's fucking burning my face. And I'm just
Back,
like,
devil,
I
back.
I love it when you fucking pieces of shit challenge me. And
It's
so like
like,
there's like
oh, my
face
thing.
skin starting to melt and fucking like dude,
Silver is
I've
burning.
abused
presence.
myself for years at this point, and so I'm getting off on this shit.
Yeah.
And that's happening, and then while all this is happening, I just
Dick on your face too. Like there's a big dick on your forehead, and it's melting
Oh, I
off.
forgot.
yeah, it's melting away with the skin.
Charred
Yeah.
weenie.
Sure, we.
And
Yeah.
you're telling him
Yeah.
you get off like
Weenie.
this.
Yeah, and
Roll your
I
20s. Keep you in your pants a little bit because this is a deep. It's a deep, deep
jeez.
feeling for you.
I
Oh,
like fall
bummer.
to one knee as I'm like munching on his throat.
Yeah, you got to roll a 20 not to come, or a 15 not to come.
I rolled a 15.
So you
Yeah,
did
Forrest
Baby.
Whitaker all day.
So you just bring
So
him down.
I feast
You
on my
slowly
fucking.
lower, like you said, like you got down on your knees, just holding him, just watching him hold that, and didn't even care. You just got down on your knees and brought him down to the ground, and just got into
Sucked
his
him
throat
off.
while he's holding the silver.
Oh yeah. Dude, that shit was tight
then-
as fuck.
A few moments come by, and Nick gets up and he's wiping his face off,
Butthole.
trying to clean up, but he's just smearing blood because I mean, it is like squirted, like it was not a clean kill. It is everywhere. It's all over the road. And now he
Right
kind
on
of comes
you.
back to himself. He's like, "Oh man, I thought we." And now he's not that predator anymore. He's just talking to you like Nick Cage. Like,
Yeah.
"Oh man, we shouldn't have killed him right in the middle of the road. I thought the plan was to
Fuck
drag
it.
him off in the woods. And leave him. But I mean,
You didn't
that was cool as
understand
hell,
any
wasn't it?
plan.
That was fucking cool as
Dude,
hell.
that was fucking
That was
fun as
cool
shit.
hell. Yeah,
That was fucking. I really had a good time with that. Look here. Okay, so grab your body, grab the
And he
guy,
picks him
get
up
him.
by one arm, like he's carrying him just straight up,
Okay.
and just one arm. But he's still limp.
Now, hey, before you
We need to kick the
turn
blood
back.
around.
Damn right, brother. Yeah, just kick the kick up dirt, get all this shit, so it doesn't look like two motherfuckers
takes the
literally
dude,
just got murdered in the street.
Chucks him into the brush real quick. He's like, yeah, and he starts just like shuffling his feet, and it's like, "Gotta cover up this blood, right?" And then he just grabs
It's like,
some,
right, yeah,
some
and
leaves
then-
from the thicket that's on the side, and he's like, it's just a handful of leaves. Like, I think that'll do it, right? I mean, just a couple of leaves. Like,
And as he's doing that, I'm just like kicking up a bunch of dirt just to kind of soak up and make it not look. I was like, I mean, whatever. Well, no, I go over to him and I was like, look,
Like,
okay, just keep kicking the look. Get these fucking like thickets out of here, okay? Because all someone has to do is move them out of the way and see there's a blood pile. Just there's plenty of dirt around. Just fucking.
I'm saying, like, yeah, we got it. Like, and he starts drinking some a little bit more. KD, guy, dude, buddy, like, yeah, we got it, right? Like, it's fine. And he's kicking dirt.
I'm trying to help you survive.
Sometimes animals attack people, and that's just kind of a part of the thing.
As
right?
he's
like,
doing that, I'm kicking. I'm doing the right way to do it. I'm like kind of really mushing it up a bunch of dirt and all that, kind of covering it up instead of just being like, oh, here's a tree branch, put it over the fucking blood pile. So anyway, he's saying that I'm kicking the fucking shit because I know he's not going to listen to me right now. So I kick it. Okay, let's go. Get
back to Nick Cage on meth and drunk.
Go get the fucking body out of the bushes.
Oh no, we're gonna get it. We're gonna go home, right? Let's go home. We got it cleaned up. Mess is cleaned up. Let's dispose the bodies. We're cool, right?
Yeah, get the fucking body. I'm like holding mine.
Yeah, we're cool. We're cool. I got it.
Okay.
That
Nick,
as they collect their bodies, the things you guys the three of you, hear a little bit of noise and some shouting. Obviously sounds like Sydney yelling at something, but it's not real loud. It's just enough for you to hear it. It's not a disturbance, but you guys know that voice. And as you guys turn around, you see Sydney holding a body over his shoulder, walking into the woods, and you see Nick Cage has one under his arm, and they're both walking into the woods towards the house.
Can't leave them alone for like 5 minutes.
At least
we just walked past those guys. They were big penises.
I mean, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
brother.
Yeah. Things happen.
They can't hear you or anything, but like, yeah, things happen. It's just the woods at night, right? They were upset because ladies were walking around the woods at night. I mean, things happen to dudes at night sometimes. The woods, right. Animals attack, and just stuff happens.
When animals attack, they made a whole show.
So, me and Nick found these guys, acted all sorts of weird. Well, okay, they're fucking
acting so weird. You acted like vampires.
No, I was talking about. I'm talking to. Or are we talking to the rest of the gang?
No, they can't hear you. You guys are too far apart.
Oh,
they just recognize what just happened.
Okay.
I just said, hell yeah.
That way, then.
Those guys.
Yeah, we're still going to get dinner.
I can tell what you've done. I see bodies, and there was no one else that walked past. There's only two dudes, and now there are 2 bodies. So I'm pretty
cleaned
confident
up in the
those dicks.
The far off.
You can see like dark shadows, like pull off these hunks of smaller shadows, like into the woods and run into the woods.
Yeah, that's all they see when they turn around because they heard a kerfuffle going on.
Yeah, and there's a couple of guys scurrying with like dragging shit, and, like getting into the bushes.
They were dragging shit, but they were arguing about kicking, and they were just kicking the dirt. And then they were walking off with 2 bodies all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So the 3 of you riding into town, you're getting into town now. You saw the kerfuffle. You notice it's probably Nick and Sydney doing something. Probably killed those dudes. That's
yeah. I know they killed those dudes. I know it. And when nobody else here, like
we're good for some things,
right? Killing old white dudes.
As you pull into town, you hear this. Oh, but it's not even like an owl, like a howl, like a wolf. Like it's almost like a It's this grunty, like deep sound. Oh. No, not Tim Allen, but
Tim Allen here.
No.
It may have sounded kind of like that. Oh. That's what you hear. Maybe Tim Allen. Kind of sounded Tim Allen-y, I guess.
It sounded very Tim Allen. Yeah. Tim Taylor would be proud of you right now. He'd call you as Tim Taylor Maniac or whatever. Taylor act or yeah. What other Taylor Maniac?
Almanac makes it better.
Oh, there
Almanac.
it is. That sounds better.
But it does sound kind of grunty and deep.
And where
I
is
don't
it
know.
coming from?
Maybe it's just sounds
behind
loud
you?
from behind you in the woods. Yeah, as you guys pull into town.
Oh well, okay. I'm
Just make
probably
it
that
a
wolf. I ain't
giant.
fucking with that.
Just make it a giant Tim Allen dire wolf.
I don't know. I don't know. We have to see.
Find out.
Got to find out. Got to play more and find out. So as you guys pull into town, you guys hear that sound. Where are you guys going now?
Going to the bar to
To the
feed.
bar. It's been a while. I don't even know what's been going on.
What's the hot goss?
I saw we have the keys, so I don't know.
Yeah,
What's
I
up with
haven't
that?
worked on staff.
Did anybody
yet.
hire anybody? Like,
No, we have open interviews tomorrow. Doesn't look
Okay.
promising.
I'm gonna
Nobody
show up
wants
for
to
that
work
interview.
nowadays.
I'm gonna show
As
up
you
for
guys
that
roll
interview.
bar, there's small candlelight in the bar. As you get closer to it, you notice there's two people inside that bar. Just from looking in the windows, the shattered window that Sydney came out of. But they're sitting around one candle.
What the fuck?
They're
The
drinking.
fucking
So
squatters.
it doesn't seem like the bar is opening or anything because I mean it has been closed. Mary is still gone, so it doesn't seem like
Yeah.
there's like they seem to be serving themselves, these customers.
Ooh, I bet Mary came back with her husband. I want to meet. And I jump off my horse. I tie him up, and I just barge into the fucking bar.
Like,
I slowly
don't-
dismount and I look at
don't think
Victor and
that's
I'm
it.
like, sounds like somebody's drinking on our dime.
Yeah, let's get him.
Get on.
Time to rip
No
some
one drinks on
limbs
my
off.
dime.
This is a house
I
of
go in.
beer, but I'm bringing the house of pain.
But it's actually is a matter of time to kick some holes into people's centers of mass. Yeah.
I'm gonna blow a hole into your center of mass. Sounds really scary.
I'm gonna blow a hole in your mass.
I'm gonna blow a hole in your mass.
I'm gonna blow your mass.
I'm gonna blow your
Hard.
mass, bro.
That mass is getting blown.
Get ready to get your mass blown.
That mass doesn't even know
Yeah.
what's coming for it.
Blah!
Oh, I need your help though. What's the other rapper with all the shit on his face? The
Takashi.
That
Tashi
doesn't.
6ix9ine.
no.
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 Lil Wayne.
There's a
Lil Wayne,
No.
21 Savage.
like most of the rappers right now.
I know, that's why I'm like, I
No,
don't.
he's
Little
The-
Peep,
he's
Little
the older
Sam, Little Baby,
He's
Little...
Who's that
he's the
guy
white-
that
he's the-
raps?
the white dude though.
Post Malone.
Oh, that's yeah.
There you
Posty.
go.
Okay.
Everybody's got face.
That was a good guessing game, and we got it good.
Name
Yeah, who's the
that
guy
So
that
the-
raps?
white
Is that
rapper.
who's in the restaurant? Post Malone.
No, hold
my
on.
Okay.
I got the two guys that are in there. These are the two guys that you see sitting in there.
I love this, and I haven't seen it yet.
Oh
God
god.
damn it!
Oh yeah.
This is
How
gonna
These
taste
fucking
bad.
guys.
I'm already
Old
sad as
old
I like
guy
come
that
in.
looks like Post Malone and Machine Gun Kelly are
Posty's a
sitting
decent
there
guy,
serving
but
themselves
Machine
out
Gun
of the
Kelly
bar,
got
sitting
to
around
go.
sitting around the candle, drinking.
Do they feel as gross as they look?
They smell as gross as they look. Yeah.
I
stink.
immediately like just energy suck all of it, Machine Gun Kelly
Energy
and just
suck.
like drop
Well,
Yeah.
you
him.
can feel it like
Energy
Post
blown.
Malone is like tapping on the table, and like he's got like a little spoon, and he's tapping. Machine Gun Kelly's
Yeah.
like starting to make a
Yeah.
beat out of things, and like
And I
they're
just
trying to do together. You feel creativity just suck into yourself. You feel creative now, but dirty though.
Yeah.
You like want to join in on the beat.
Yeah,
like
you
I ate
want
too
to.
much food.
Your breath
I'm just like-
instantly smells of Bud Light.
Yeah,
Damn. Yeah, right. Yeah.
it tastes like Bud Light. Yeah,
And like we don't even
cigarette.
serve that there. They
It
brought their
smells
own Bud Light to squat in our
Here.
bar.
your energy just feels like Bud Light and fish. Like it just
Bud Light
Bud Light and
energy.
fish.
This isn't Texas. This isn't BYOB. What the fuck?
But
I just like
they both
felt
kinda
really
stop, like,
loud, and then like
yeah, they both turn because their rhythm is starting to fall, and then when you belch, they turn and they see the three of you standing in the doorway.
Yeah, and I'm like,
We're regulars here.
Oh,
We're regulars here.
you-
It's fine. Like
wow.
we're regulars. Mary said we
Man.
could come and hang out. It's totally cool, man. It's totally cool, guys.
It's
Like
under new management. What
Sorry.
the fuck you doing here?
Yeah. Under new
This I was waiting
management,
on.
motherfucker.
my bar. What are you doing?
Yeah, we don't fucking know.
Who are you,
said
though?
what?
And what? They both look at you,
Who-
Victor, and like they try to beef up being big guys. Like, well, who the fuck
Oh,
are you?
gosh.
Mary said we can come here anytime we want, Victor. Or
I'm
they
the-
don't say Victor, but
I'm the new bar manager. I'm the new bar owner.
You're the fucking owner, bro. Yeah.
Fucking trained John Taffer myself. What the fuck you know about bars?
Love it.
man, we close bars, don't we? And they both bump fist.
Oh my god, they're gonna die.
I turn and I go,
You're
they do
supposed to
close
be
bars.
here.
All right, so
Yeah, I'm a
have-
big fan. I just was looking for Mary. I'm sorry. I didn't know you guys knew Mary. I was just looking for Mary. I'm kind of sad. She's not here, actually. It's been a while. And then she just
They're
ran
looking at
off. I
Jackson.
thought we were best friends.
Victor looks angry.
So I got two options. You guys could be my new bartenders, or I can kick your ass.
no,
here
there are
to-
line cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, there you go.
You're the bartenders. That's fun.
Totally line.
They'll
cooks.
drink all the product, but if we put them back on the fryers, we'll be good.
Yeah.
Maybe
Nice,
hold
good one.
T-Dog and Annie Milonakis.
Them as bartenders would get more people in the bar, and that's good for business.
No, we're looking for Pete Davison for the bar.
I'm gonna apply
Away
for the
from the
position,
bar.
by the way.
He's gonna be an asshole to everybody that comes up there, and they're
No,
all
but
gonna
they'll
be
laugh.
not.
But they'll laugh.
They'll la-
I like how you guys are arguing about this.
I don't-
Victor's giving them this death stare about working for us, and they hear you guys talking about this. You know, Pete, we can get Pete here. We know Pete.
We can't
Machine
have
Gun
Pete.
Kelly's like, I love
We
Pete.
can't
Like,
afford that many
Pete's one of my
abortions.
I mean, it would boom our
Can't
business.
afford the
Tiny
abortions.
coffins are so in.
Tiny
Right,
coffins
quick.
are in right now.
Susmortion.
That's what Post
Tiny
Malone.
coffins are
Tiny
so hot
coffins are
right
in.
now.
Tiny coffins. She's right. She's right. Tiny coffins are in right now.
See?
They're both kind of basically saying, "No,
And he
don't
knows.
kill us. Don't kill us."
it would
We
tie
got
into
this.
our
Like,
other
yeah,
business.
we're
It's just this triangle trifecta.
No, they should totally work here though. They would get so many people here.
Yeah, we'll let you drink for free
Money.
if you guys pump out some tasty treats.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Tasty licks.
And they both bump fists.
All right.
So we start tonight. We start tonight then, and they
No.
start going around like kind of light, turning on the lights around. It's like, let's get this bar going then. It's
No,
only
let's-
midnight. We still
Let's celebrate
sell.
tonight, and then tomorrow we'll sell.
yeah, we gotta take care of this step by step. John Taffer, it takes a couple hours. You gotta scope out the thing. You gotta get the product. You gotta get the nice textures on the wall and everything. You gotta make sure that different.
Yeah, we want this place looking good.
Yeah, we gotta have the butt funnel, dance floor packed. Butt funnel.
Post Malone laughs. It's like, oh, get the product out. And like he pulls a bunch of weed out on the table, and he pulls out a funnel and he just shoves it right up his ass. Like, I already got this going. And he starts pouring Bud Light into this funnel.
Booping.
He got it. We're ready. We're ready.
That was
And he
there.
kind of tilts because he's got to kind of finish it. There's this weird
Or
kind
to
of
be
bubble,
Bud-
like
Butt chugging.
Gurgle a fart there, yeah. TSD.
And a couple particles.
Bugging.
I got it. Let's do this. We're your bartenders. We don't want to die. Not dying is better than anything. We're so cool. We're so cool. Let's do this.
Cool.
What's your name? And he holds out his hand. I'm Post Malone.
Oh, I'm
Victor.
Tilly. Tilly.
Victor. Tilly, you're cool.
Yeah.
You're cool.
Yeah. You're cool. You're cool. Thanks. You're cool. Man, I've met so
Machine
many
Gun Kelly
people
starts
tonight. I
rolling.
am like,
He starts
I'm
rolling up a
so nice.
joint. Machine Gun Kelly holds you a joint up. It's like, yeah, we're cool, right?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Post Malone just snorts weed straight up his nose off the table. And he's like, we're cool, right, Eloise? And he's looking at Eloise. It's like, we're cool, ain't we?
How it works.
He's got like weed like stuck in his nose. Like,
Has to hurt.
but
I
the
just,
pain,
like-
you feel it, Eloise, and it's excruciating, but it feels good to you. Like you're feeding
I
that.
want to feed on him so hard that he passes out.
And he's like, he starts to feel that losing consciousness. So he just, this is good, guys. Have you never tried to do this before? And he just hits some more weed, just snorts it up, and he passes
was
out. He's
wanting to
passing out because he's getting fed on so much, but he thinks it's the weed that's making him feel this lightheaded and
And it's
cool.
awesome.
And he just snorts it up.
And the Bud
And he
Light
just hits his
ammo.
head on the table. Yeah, he just hits his head on the table.
Bud Light and weed snorting.
Well, as his head hits the table, you hear this big, and the funnel pops out of his butt.
Nice.
I mean, at least we have employees now.
At least that is the next phrase. Yeah, at least we have employees now. Machine Gun Kelly's
do
like,
Charlie
he's
work.
begging for he's like doing this kind of thing, like asking for the weed from Tilly back, but she's not paying attention, just smoking the weed. And then Post Malone's head just slams on the table, and then fart and shit, and the funnel pops out of his butt. And then Eloise says, "At least we have employees now."
Oh, man. I think you have to help your friend. There's something wrong.
Nah,
with
he's cool. Nah, he's having a good time. And he lights a cigarette up because you're not giving the joint back. He just starts smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. Oh no, here you go. And this is all that's left. Like
And he's like burning his fingers in his lips. He's
barely
like
anything.
doing
Here
this.
you go.
Sucking ash into his
Man,
mouth.
Yeah.
Really good, right? Thanks. I was.
Yeah, it does. And
Yeah.
he does this
I'll get
cool
you next
thing.
time. I'll get you next time, dude. For
He
sure.
opens up his button-down shirt and shows off his tattoos. He's trying to
Oh.
look cool in front of you guys. He just eats
That's mhm.
I want to be
very,
there.
very cool.
I'm just standing there like this.
it. Well, yeah. Well, Post Malone is sitting on the floor, and then Machine Gun Kelly's eating it.
Because you know that I expect, and like, I think that's why Victor and I get along so well, because like I always have to be dressed like immaculately and like way above
being
what,
upstanding
like,
people. Yeah.
yeah,
You two are the only above people. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm just like,
Yeah, I'm trash.
And he
too.
basically just threatened that
trash
we'll
people I'm
kill
cool
you
with.
unless you work for us. And then the work for us was Post Malone shitting himself with the beer funnel, snorting weed, and Machine
And
Gun
I
Kelly's
drained
eating
him.
the last end of a joint,
Yeah,
and he passes out too.
man.
You feel hype though. You just feel hype
Yeah.
when you eat Machine Gun Kelly. It's just hype.
Feel hyped and creative. What are you gonna do with your plans
Hype
tonight?
and creative. Yeah.
I'm gonna go,
Hey.
I'm gonna go sing songs to him.
Well, now that Mary wasn't here, I'm just
Yeah.
hungry. I'm not gonna eat them. Now they work for us, and we can't.
Well, you could feed off of them. You don't have to drain them. You could
No,
feed off both of them a little bit.
They'll know. They'll be like, "Oh, what are these bite marks?" And
They're
freak
so
out.
fucked up on Bud Light, like it doesn't matter.
They're gonna be not fucked up on Bud Light at some point.
Linemas, if you will.
Are
They'll be
they?
like,
Question
"Where did I
mark.
go?"
Are they?
Well, you have a point.
What we need
That
to
dude
my
just
God,
shoved a funnel
no,
up his
yes,
ass.
no, I want to make them my little bitch boys, like the the little.
You can
that
make them your
alien-
little slaves, the ones you feed off of.
yeah,
That's-
yeah, we
Like-
can just get
Make them
somebody
your little
familiar.
familiar.
Like, hey, come here.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
could just
so
make
great.
them your little familiars. Yeah.
Sweet. Hell yeah.
Oh god.
So you want to feed off a little bit off of each of them?
Yeah. No, just Post Malone, because I was like, oh, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. So I just like, I'm nice. I just pick up his hand and I like bite into his hand. I don't want to get weird.
The nice fat part there.
Yeah, that get up in there.
When you start sucking on it, like his head's down on the table, and you start sucking off his hand there. There's this big fart that comes out, and a little bit of Bud Light. Just you can smell that coming out of his pants all of a sudden, like where he shoved the funnel up, the tube up there.
Oh, that's gross.
And he's
Tattoo
Like,
face
suck
thing.
me, baby,
Bud Light leaks
He's
out.
saying, suck me, baby, suck me. And he raises his
God
hand,
damn.
forces it into your mouth, and with his other hand, he's like, "This shit is great." And he snorts with the other nostril, sucking on his hand, and he passes out from blood loss. And there's a lot of shit and Bud Light in his pants now, though, from the funnel.
Andy was double drained.
Yeah. And I
Yeah,
stop
he
and I
was-
go,
yeah.
they never just like give themselves up by themselves. It's fine.
Hey, you're my favorite. You're my favorite. As you pull off his hand, his thumb goes into this crooked thumbs up from the bite mark on there. This is mine. And he pulls it to his chest and he passes out.
Yeah, sure as Bud. I kind of roll him over. Thank you. Thank you.
Another fart comes out. Smells like Bud Light and ass.
Who's gonna clean this up tomorrow?
Like,
They are. They're
They
dead.
are.
rubbery
Are
Bud
you sure
Light
they're
fart.
capable?
Yeah, I think this isn't their first job at a bar.
Alright.
Not,
Okay.
not all by string.
I'm gonna go
Alright,
sing
cool.
plants. And I like
Yeah, I
turn
do want to
around.
go home. I'm so tired, and this
And
shit
we're
is
going
gross.
home now.
I do
Oh.
feel much better though. Let's go.
I'll stay at the bar. And organize. All of
So Tilly and Eloise leave the bar. Victor, you're still there. Kind of getting things ready to like not cleaned up because that's their job.
that's
now.
their job. I'm more
You're getting
back
ready
end.
for the soft open.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the soft open for tomorrow night. Or tomorrow morning, I guess, because you have no constraints and such things like that. So when do you want to open the bar, Victor?
We're like 2 to 2.
Do
2 to 2. Ooh. Make it
So what are you
simple.
doing when you're wandering around at the bar? What are you trying to do? Are you like I'm saying, like what are you doing? Like trying to reorganize drinks? Do you want to get different kinds of drinks going on? Because you do have stuff at the house, so you could be kind of planning and making a list, like bring back the sweet shit that Andy brought to you, making this place a different place and selling swill liquor. Like
Yeah, I just kind of take inventory of what we have at the bar right now. Kind of get a game happening. Actually, funds. Eagles were the other coins.
people.
Kegels.
Yeah, it's
Doubloons.
it's definitely
It
Kegels.
is. It is called that
Quads.
now.
Our
I wanna
currency
change
is
it there.
now
They-
Kegels.
They were clods, but we're changing them to Kegels.
No, yeah, they're Kegels now. So saith God, and it is
Yeah.
so.
Yep. Retcon that they're no longer clods. They're called Kegels, is what they they use coins that they call Kegels here.
I have 10 Kegels.
Take it's because
I have over 300 Kegels.
Been
My Kegels
everywhere.
are mighty.
Kegels. And now I have to add that note. Yep. Coins are Kegels.
I'm gonna put Kegels in parentheses behind my Claude count.
Yeah. They used to be called Claudes. They're Kegels now.
Bit of petition.
Well, you're changing the Well, as long as you guys call them that, and that's the only way you trade them, everyone will accept that, right? So you're changing the town.
I mean,
Do you have any
at this
Claudes?
point, we own
Do you
two
mean
of the
Kegels?
businesses.
What are you talking about?
No,
You mean
Kegels,
So
right?
like, and they hold these to you. Those are Kegels. Yes, they're Kegels. Can you give me a drink? Like they will accept that for a booze. So I mean,
What are the bigger bills? Are they the sharts? Kegels and sharts?
well, we only had coins so far, so
Oh, sharts incoming.
yeah,
We're creating
Shark.
currency.
yeah.
Shark
Sharts and
coin.
Kegels.
We're adults. I just
We
We
are.
are all in our 30s.
We've paid taxes before.
We're all, yeah.
I have to pay taxes pretty soon.
Tax season
We
is
are
on
cool.
us.
We are good.
Then yeah, once I'm kind of done in the bar area, I'll kind of move to the back room.
In the back, everything seems cleaned up. You haven't been here since you were rolling around in fairy blood. A lot of the weird kind of clamoring and like hanging arounds, like all the weird dream catchery feathers and skull bullshit that was in there when you found all the fairy blood's gone. Seems very cleaned up. All that stuff is wiped up, like good and clean. In the back, though, you do find a couple of kegs of that shitty ass ale that everyone's drinking. But that's all that's left, other than like some of the liquors. They're just little spirits, random grain spirits. Like some of them are a little bit lighter color, some are a brown color. When you take a whiff of them, just smelling them, your fine taste can denote that they're not anything, though. Like some of them are potatoes, some are just regular grain. They're not anything fancy. The only reason the color is different is because of poorer quality or a little bit better quality, but nothing is like what you have in your cellar. Something that Andy found. Andy was pulling shit and getting stuff that wasn't from here, obviously, now.
Thinking have the regular bar, and then I'll import my collection. VIP lounge. Kind of expand people's palettes and try to
Have
get
some top shelf.
that top shelf thing going.
Top shelf.
Have that fancy. Well, as you're talking about that and thinking about it, as you walk out from that back inventory room there, you see like where MGK and Post Malone were sitting over there. There's the other side where all the games are played. Big card table and everything. But in the middle of that room, you certainly could like either build a wall or put a curtain there and have the fancy lounge. This is for the poor folk. If you can afford
This is
it,
for the
you
fancy
can move
folk.
into the fancy place here. Have the
This is for
burlesque side over
the
there, the fancy kind of side.
Well, yeah.
There's scantily clad ladies and
We'll make this the best bar ever with blackjack and hookers. We'll just put the blackjack over here and the hookers over
I like that.
there.
blackjack and hookers.
That'll take me back to my old days. Tilly will enjoy.
So we got the poor
But just
side.
open up a saloon.
people that
There
want
you
to
go.
drink
Turn
swill.
into like an old timey saloon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you have the side that's got the nice ladies serving you and scantily clad, and then the poor folk can drink Bud Light with funnels shoved up their ass. As you're walking there, kind of visualizing this thing. Post Malone is still pooping Bud Light over there, and it smells like shit in this side of the room. Thinking this side of the room, though, we had the classy folk.
Yeah, we can sell the posty post. A yardstick of Bud Light that you can shove up your ass. like a big person in the yard.
The big post. That's what you can call it. The big
Oh.
post.
Just the post. Post.
Up to the
Get
post.
posted.
Come up to the post. So
Come
you're
up and
selling
get
to the poor
posed.
folks, and you got your classy side too.
Catering
But
to
Post
all
Malone's
types.
working that side. Yeah, it works, right?
Mhm.
You can just tell him, like, just walk around with a funnel, and that'll be part of his gig as being the bartender. Like, he just got a funnel that's strapped to his
Mhm.
back and it's sitting here with a hose. Hey, you want to hit the post? And you just pour Bud Light right into his butt. Or if you want to, you can take it out and drink it too. Like, it's part of the game. Like,
Oh, it's
it's a
so
fun
good.
gimmick for the poor folk. And they
Yeah,
got
they love
blackjack
that.
and hookers in the other room.
And fancy.
Towards the bottom middle.
That are like, no, I like to pay for my sex.
And you can take them over to the blackjack and hookers side.
Yep.
It's
That's all their
Victor's
money.
visualizing this bar. The two of you end up getting back home on the horse. As you're getting into the grounds of the mortuary there, you see Sydney and Nick Cage coming out of the woods, heading towards the burn pit there. They got two bodies.
I wave and I'm like, hey, give those to Clarence. He's still healing. He needs the extra food.
Fuck Clarence.
Yeah, no. No, give
He
him to Clarence
protected you.
Wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
And
just
Nick is
drop
like
it in
holding
the
his body. He's
grass.
like, no, I think it'd be fun. It'd be cool. Don't you want to see that fucking plant eat shit? I never got to see it eat stuff yet.
I just
Yeah.
dropped the body wherever I was at when she said that.
Dude, and I get off my horse, and when I tie it up and I turn back around, I say, wait, hold on. And I grab the head of like the one Nick Cage's got, and I lift it up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I knew it. I knew you two. I knew you got those two dicks in the woods. Man, these guys were dicks. And I fucking let go of his head and I kick it real hard.
I turn around and I'm like,
Yeah.
what
in the night.
Beat it to
What did
that
they give you
fucking
trouble?
plant thing. That's cool. Nick
Huh?
is walking in the house with his.
did they
Hell yeah.
give you trouble?
No, they didn't give us trouble. He was just an asshole.
Yeah,
Fucking dicks.
Nick
Like,
was
what are
on
you
one.
ladies
He
walking at night? Ooh, is this guy?
It's
Ooh.
dangerous.
Oh, really?
So dangerous.
Yeah. Well, hey, and I start walking towards you. I'm like, dude, if it's to any concession, we
Mm.
had a fucking fantastic time with these guys.
I mean, they look fucked up. They look like you did a number.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, sure. All right. Fuck yeah, dude.
Fucking
Dude, they're green.
yeah,
Dude. They were,
This guy was
as
the
we
worst.
know, they're green peas.
Huh?
They were scared shitless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Fucking good.
And I like Nick. Oh, anyway,
Where'd he go?
I did like
He went to go feed
I
Sharon.
did. Yeah, I did like a voice and shit. It was fucking great.
Oh man.
Like I did something like I really tried to scare him. I was like, hey, like I walked up on him all fucking crazy. And like the dude fucking they were firing off their little fucking silver bullets and shit. So I was taking a risk, but
Okay.
what do you know? Dude ran out of fucking bullets as I was walking toward. It was like fuck. It was probably almost just as good or better than feeding on his fucking ass. The look in his eyes.
For like hating being a vampire, you do some
Dude.
really cool vampire stuff. You
Well,
should, like
I
love
don't know.
yourself
I
a
don't
little
know.
more.
I don't know. I'll think about it. But like walking up on this fucking guy, his fucking
think about
gun
loving
went
myself.
click. His gun went click. And I fucking went to town on so good.
Oh
It was
yeah,
so
brother.
fucking good. He damn near
You
might
guys
as well have
noticed that
fucking
he's
pissed his
burnt,
pants.
though. His face, the penis is all kind of burnt off his face. You guys
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck happened? To your
I'm
face,
pretty
though? Did a
fucked up.
bullet hit you?
I took it a little too far. I took the whole
Okay.
thing too far, but it was fucking worth it. Like I scared the fucking shit me and Nick scared the fucking shit out of these guys. And like I
good.
said, I
He's
used
telling
like
the
this
story, you
fucking.
can
Hope
see
you were
his
fucked
eyes
up.
are just bright. Like his eyes are so bright, like
Man, I've never
almost
seen you
like
like
this
this before,
emerald kind of
Sydney.
green looking.
This
Like
is
he's excited looking.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
you're like, you seem
He's
alive.
full of color and
I don't know.
energized. Like, yeah.
I mean, words
Because being a
can't
vampire is
explain.
cool, right? Oh man,
Kind of it's
you
kind of
get to
fucking
suck blood.
cool.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Yes.
And as
cool.
he says that
It's
growl,
good.
you can see his fangs like over his lips almost. Like
It was fucking cool shit. I loved it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I fucking
Fuck
loved
yeah,
it. And
dude.
so I used a voice. I scared the shit out of them. It was fucking, oh man, it's so good. And so I mean, I was taking a risk, but fuck it anyway. I mean, I never told you about like my personal abuse. That's a story for another time. But I'm a little bit resilient to silver. A little bit. I kind of like it. It's
But it
almost like
burns
it's
you still.
yeah, but it's kind of like I don't know. It's weird. It's like a fetish or some shit. I don't know. I don't know.
Get off when people
The
touch you with
dude-
silver. Is that what you're telling me right now?
Well, I pull out my silver dagger and I put it to my neck, and I'm like, you might say that as I put it away.
Okay.
he did it again in front of you. To show
I know,
you,
yeah.
like, yeah.
And there's like a little bit of blood spill, like pouring.
Like,
'cause
I don't
kinda
even
pierced.
And he's got a
react.
boner.
Anyway. Also, Sydney is super jazzed because he just fed. He doesn't feed often, so
He's talking about himself in third person
he-
in front of you guys. So
Yes.
we know
But no.
Thought we were having
So
a good moment here, and then I don't know how we got here.
I did like this fucking scary voice because these guys were fucking green peas. It was amazing. It was fucking amazing. Fucking
Good. I'm glad they're fucking dead. Let's feed
yeah,
this guy
Nick
to fucking
Cage
Clarence.
jumped out and he fucking gotten away and then like did some shit, some distraction stuff. And no. So I approached this guy, right? He had silver bullets that probably would have been bad.
Not
he
for
was
you,
out.
but
I mean, no, not for me. He was out. Once I heard that gun click,
Eloise, come help me
It
get
was
this
on.
body from him. So
It
we
was
can give it
on.
to Clarence.
it was.
Yeah,
Listen to
like,
me. It was. Listen
yeah.
to me. It was.
Uh-huh.
It was
I
on.
grabbed
Hell.
And
the feet.
so I
Yes.
And we
I
just
kept
start frog
walking.
marching the body
I
into
kept,
the
like,
house.
no. Hey,
Nick
so I
Cage
kept like
opens the
walking
door all of a
closer.
sudden, and he's like, he yells out, "It's like, have you seen this plant eat shit? This is cool as fucking hell." Because he
Isn't
already
it,
fed the
Nick?
body that he brought in there.
So I kept
Yeah.
walking closer, and the guy was about to shit his pants.
And, yeah.
And then I grabbed him by the throat, and I lifted him
Whoa.
up. And he brought his fucking silver crucifix thing, and that's where this happened. Like, yeah. Well, that's
And you
where
guys
it
I
are
all
thought you
gonna
said you
wait.
did
He's
it to
following
yourself
you.
with your knife.
He's following you
Yeah, I'm
into the
following- I'm
house.
following
He's
them.
following you to his
Yeah.
house.
And
you
so,
guys
like-
are carrying the body.
like
and
my
Yeah.
my
telling you the
flesh
story. Yeah.
Yeah.
my flesh
We're
started
communicating.
melting,
Yeah, just
and
move
then
this way a little
yeah,
bit. Just
and then I just
no,
I
twist
just
his
fucking
arm
dude.
up, and then we can
How
get him
long
to
has
the
it
door.
been? Ow!
Yeah.
Why? Stop! What are you? Okay, look. So then I fucking
no,
munched
yes.
on him while he was still alive.
Yeah.
When was the last time you had that? Like, it's
Oh,
so
man.
good.
You know what I
Oh,
had
my
tonight?
God. What?
I'll tell you what I had tonight. Someone willingly let me suck their blood and just like have some taste. Just be like, hey,
Where at?
we're at? Oh, it's Post Malone at
Yeah.
the bar. We just hired him. We hired him to work, and then he
At
was
the
like
bar?
drunk, and I was like,
Who's
I'm kind of
hiring-
hungry, but like
you-
I don't want to kill him.
You hired?
So I just
You
well,
hired
Victor
them?
hired him. Really, I mean, he's the
Oh, Victor,
he's the
okay.
mastermind behind the whole bar thing.
Well, sure. I'm
I
the
just had a
general
taste.
manager
I
of
just had a
that bar.
taste. It's just I've
No,
never
that's
had
cool, that's
anybody
cool.
just like say, "Hey, yeah, this is cool." Like it's weird and gross, but like, it's cool. I don't have to like.
I'm the
throw
general
venting.
manager of
Oh,
that
that
bar.
feels good.
You know that? Yeah. Oh, I know.
You
I'm the
what?
general manager of that bar. I'm the general manager
You're the
of the
GM?
bar. Yeah. Yeah. Victor owns it. I'm the general manager.
Okay,
I'm going to
cool.
actually go apply tomorrow.
Wait, you're the GM and you're gonna apply?
Hey, Clarence, we
tomorrow?
got you another sweet treat, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you
Clarence.
guys are in the house. You've wandered in the house as Sydney's ranting behind you guys about the cool night he had, and you
Yeah.
guys are in the house now. Nick Cage is just standing over Clarence, like doing this, like just watching him chomp this body, and
Hell yeah.
Like a
He's just-
fucking
so
like a
he's feeding off
trash
a little bit of the
compactor
leg
thing
there.
or like a
Yeah, but Nick Cage starts biting
leg
off
hair.
the leg. The leg. He's biting on the leg and just chewing on it. All of a sudden, he starts just throwing up violently. Just starts puking
fuck?
blood out of
God damn. I run
don't
over.
know.
I grab Nick and
He
open the
kinda
door
looks-
and throw him out.
he looks
Push him
dizzy.
outside.
He
What
looks.
are you doing?
He looks.
What are you
it's
doing?
Like,
What are you
I
doing?
don't know, that
You're having. It's a little much.
I don't know. That tasted bad. That tasted.
You just tried to eat dead blood?
That was bad. That was just tasting. That tasted real bad.
I look
bad.
back.
I was into
Who
it,
did
and
he
like I was
eat?
into it, and I thought it was cool that it
Oh,
was
that was
into
the
it. Like
hunters.
that tasted.
Okay,
That's real,
it's
real
fine.
bad.
It's fine.
That's
It's fine.
bad.
No,
It's
you
fine.
can't
You
have
I
might-
don't
that,
feel
Nick.
real good. I don't feel real good. I
Yeah,
don't feel real
okay.
good. Skinny. He puts his
Okay,
hand on
okay.
your chest, and he starts throwing up.
It's
blood
you're
just
sick. Oh my
oozing
god.
out
Oh my
of his
god.
mouth.
You're sick.
I don't know. That's real bad. That's real bad, man.
Oh
That's bad.
jeez. I look
That's
back
not-
at the
Eloise, do you
gang and
have
I'm
anything
like,
for this?
good. Like that's not good.
I look.
Like,
Okay, Nick.
You guys are still in
I
the
look
house.
back at the
Like,
gang.
you're still in
Like
the
a plant?
foyer of the house. Like he was.
Do you-
eating
I
that
look back
dead
at the
body.
gang. Yeah, I know. I look back at the gang. I'm like, do you guys think that fucking there's that they use some kind of fucking thing that they injected into their blood to infect
think
us if we fucking eat them? Because I
No.
ate them. I ate
No.
one.
I think he just
Oh,
ate dead
well, why
blood.
is he
Is what he did. These bodies have been dead for like a while now.
Oh.
You guys walked all the way here. You
Well,
can't have
dude,
dead
it's been
blood. You can't
15.
have
It's
that
been
shit.
about like 27 minutes.
dead is dead.
But I
Dead
could
blood?
see that.
Dead is
Dead?
dead.
No. Never again.
Okay.
Blah! He starts
Yeah.
spewing blood.
Oh
over
my
you.
gosh.
You can't have
He's
dead
over
blood,
your
bud.
shoulder.
I'm sorry.
I'm guiding Nick
We
out
shoulda
to
told you.
the stoop of the house. I'll hang out with them, hold them up a little bit. And I'm just like, yeah, but you can't. That's
blood
yeah.
just
Oh
spewing
god.
out.
Oh gosh.
Black.
Yeah, you can't. Well, it only takes one time. You won't do it again.
Only once.
I mean, I've done it several times, but I don't know. I'm a smart guy, but I could be quite the idiot. What? What are you laughing about? Shut up.
Sounds
I didn't
a
like
bumper
mean
sticker.
it. I didn't mean it.
Sound like a bumper sticker is all. It's funny.
I sound
It's
like
funny.
a
We
bumper
laughed. It was
sticker.
funny. We laughed.
All right, Nick.
So as
It's good.
Nick and Sydney are Nick is puking up horrible bile,
Just got pumped.
and Sydney's sitting on the porch with him. It's about 3 a.m. now. After all this happens, any of you guys want to do anything else that are at the house? Eloise and Tilly.
Yeah, I turn on the 2001 hit soundtrack. Not another teen movie soundtrack from the Plants.
Not where I thought this
What?
was going to go.
What the fuck soundtrack is
Nice.
that one?
80s. No,
Nice.
it's a fucking really lit soundtrack. It's just
Is
like
it?
80s covers.
Another teen movie.
Yeah,
yeah,
It's like one
Okay,
of the best
okay.
soundtracks to come out.
yeah.
Shit.
It's awesome.
So I
And you're talking
I
your
played that
plants with
shit.
this? Yeah, well, you
Yeah.
got Post Malone and
Yeah.
MGK just running in your veins now.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're hype.
So
The
yeah,
movie's
I
a
just
banger.
Time to get my plants hype.
push play on that and like water them and talk to them, and then I'm like, "Good night, my sweet babies. Listen to this until the CD ends," and then I like go to bed.
Do it for Barney's
Listen to
torso.
this.
Well,
whole-
wait.
It's very important
you
to
do
mommy
that,
that you listen
though.
to all of these.
It's very
Listen to
important though,
Bizarre Love
Listen to this
Triangle.
whole
I
album.
get sad.
because Wilbur does this normally, right? When you
Yeah.
put that on though,
Yeah.
Wilbur's doing this, and he puts his little plants on there. Then he puts his plants on his hips.
Oh,
And he does the
Billy, are you
Macarena.
there too? Because
Just for some reason, he starts doing the Macarena. He just
It's like
his
following you
little
around
plants,
to say goodnight to the
he
plants.
does it. Yeah,
I don't understand it,
Yeah.
but I enjoy them.
it's the ritual.
Wilbur is just.
I know we
doing-
do this every night.
doing it. Wilbur is doing it. The Macarena.
Get it, Wilbur. Get it, Wilbur.
It's like, I have a
does
deficiency.
the
I'll be
Macarena.
little forever.
So Wilbur starts doing the Macarena instead of just tan in the wind. He learned to dance now.
Cool.
Listen to all that. Your little spider
little
plant, though.
Oh yeah.
It switches
Listen
to
to
Tainted
music.
Love.
Talking to it. No, I got to write that down.
Wilbur learns the Wednesday dance.
Oh, to
What are
the
you
Wilbur
talking
plant.
gets
about?
on the
You learned
internet.
Macarena. No, I hate that stuff. We don't do that.
Wilbur gets on
Never
the
learned
internet.
to dance.
We're never current. We're never current in this game.
Wilbur learns
We're
the
always
internet.
we're always past ideas.
We're always past ideas.
No.
By
that
the way, did I
reference?
mention
Wilbur
that
does
Chris
the
Malone and
Wednesday-
Machine Gun Kelly are here?
Yeah, it's always reference.
If I see
Always
those
reference.
sons of bitches at the bar, it's gonna be maybe bad.
You're
I'm
playing.
gonna be
No,
their
they're
boss.
working.
Spider.
No, I'm saying
spider. I like it.
MGK,
Tainted
MG.
Love
I'm gonna
Tainted
play at the
Love.
bar tomorrow.
starts to play. Your spider plant
Bow, bow, bow,
never
bow.
had a head. Never had a head. But it's the
Now I know I've got to bow, bow.
Get away.
No, it's not. it's the Marilyn Manson version though that
Yeah, it
he
is.
hears in his
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, that's the one that's on the
That
sound.
little
Yeah.
bud, that little bud that he never had a head, it turned into a spider little face. His little bud is a little spider bud. So he
I
has
kinda
a
like
head.
Lap Tilly.
Whoa!
These little things, they're hard like thorns though, coming out of its bud. And they're two big like tarantula fangs, like big fangs.
Oh, he's so cute.
And the plant, the whole thing just lays down out of its pot on the ground so it looks like a spider on the table. And there's these two big thorns just sticking out. And you can see like drips coming out of the fangs.
Oh, like it's venomous.
It's got
Ah, I know.
or whatever you like.
I like grab one of the vials that I have set up for like other tinctures and stuff, and I like
You
drop
should
some
put
of the jupses
like
just to
snake.
test to see what it is.
Put it in your pee hole.
Put it in your pee hole.
In your pee hole.
Put it in your pee hole.
Put it in your pee hole and milk it like a snake.
Yeah,
But
so
I mean,
I
it is
have-
a plant. It's not an animal. It has like
Yeah.
its little
Yeah.
things look like vines. And then there's these fangs coming out of a bud that looks like a head.
Water plant.
And there are these big thorns and they're dripping.
Cool.
Yeah, I just put
Before you
vial
collect them
of
though, as they drip, they don't burn the table, but you can see a sizzle like it is like corrosive.
Have to put something down there.
I'm like,
You're gonna put some newspaper down or something. Like
Yeah.
that.
so I just like, boop, boop.
Put your well, I mean, you have vials. You could put bottles down to let it collect because it's just
Yeah,
sitting
that's what
above the
that's what I do. I just put like a small bowl.
Oh yeah, bottle's better
Yeah.
than newspaper. Probably a good idea.
or a bowl.
And then I
Small
like and then I
Bowl.
give it a little pet with my finger.
when you
That's
touch
it.
it seemed to drip more. Like it's salivating when you touch it and pet it.
Finger pet it.
Aw,
Finger
he
pet it.
likes you.
Because I'm his mummy.
Vader's so cute. What's him name?
Yeah.
Shiver
Can I
once
finger
for a
pet it?
boy, shiver twice for a girl.
Well, you got to pet it again, I
What?
guess.
Okay, so I pet it. I'm
Finger
like,
pet
are
it.
you a
Finger
boy
pet
or
it.
are you a girl?
And its little legs flip twice
You're a
and
girl?
come down.
Your name is Charlotte.
Aw, Charlotte.
Later, flower. Had to write it down.
That little bowl that you put there, it doesn't seem to be corrosive to it. The wooden table, though, was kind of burning, but your little ceramic bowl that you put there was enough to not be corrosive, I guess. But if you think about that in real life terms, like out of game, hydrochloric acid and stuff, like got ceramic tubs. You can melt a body like by pouring that into that,
Mm.
and it
Yeah.
be completely gone.
Nice.
But
That's good.
So
anything
Charlotte
else, like
and
whatever
Clarence
this is,
might
it's
be
highly
our
corrosive.
body removal crew for the people that we need no
Removal
traces of.
Hey, I'm not trying to coax you into anything. I'm just saying corrosive acid will eat through wood or organic material, but ceramics, like that little bowl you put, it doesn't eat all the way through it.
Yeah.
Plastics, it'll eat through that. Whatever it is super corrosive that it's dripping.
I deal with acid.
I mean,
all
if you
day.
fed that to a human being, that would be crazy
melt the
nasty if you
goose.
put it into a vial. If you fed it to a person and made them drink it, it would basically just rot through their whole body. It's so corrosive.
Yeah, you could like
So-
even cut that shit and like make it into a poison.
Well, I mean, she
Kill
already
them
has
over
poison
time.
plants. We could
Yeah.
slowly poison someone. This is corrosive. This will end you. This is hydrochloric
you.
acid.
Yeah.
Well, I
This
suppose too it could be
This
used for
milk
like
organic.
breaking a lock, huh?
Or anything like that. Yeah. This is something that eats organic material. That ceramic there is enough to keep it stable
Okay.
and not eat it. Yeah. So whatever this poison, this thing drips, and it loves you. It flicks when you pet it. So, but it is now a
Eloise
plant.
is gonna
It's
be
over the
like
bowl, and
the-
it's got its fangs that just drip, and they're constantly dripping this liquid.
That's pretty badass.
I'm like, I need to get jugs in town tomorrow. And I make a note to
Non-plastic,
go into
Start
town
like
tomorrow.
a distillery of potions.
ceramic, porcelain. Like it needs to be something that is not straight up organic because it'll eat through that.
Fucking Eloise is
Yeah,
just
my-
chilling in the
my rev's
background,
getting
just kicking it and gonna save the world.
Charlotte the
Like-
spider.
In the end of it all, she's like, I got a couple of potions, blah, blah. And it's like, no, it's done with. It's all
Yeah,
good.
because I have like a
Dead.
paralysis powder that I can make.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
have poison
dead.
that I can make.
yeah,
I just gotta have prep time. I just gotta know what we're facing, and then I can be like, okay, I can make these things for you guys to like smash on people. Yeah, let me.
That's cool.
And Victor.
I mean, hey,
Victor
we
knows
can all help
plants,
each other
so,
out.
Like, hey,
I'll give you a I'll give you a
and I'm
shotgun.
gonna make him herbs for his
meth.
for the
Yeah.
bar, for the mojitos.
Mojotos?
Yeah,
You
you
know,
gotta
now
have the
when-
mints for the mojotos.
Mojo Jojo's.
Now, just to say, you know, if I offer a meth shotgun, you know, don't be too opposed to it because it's an advantage in speed and might, man.
Might
But
hide
that's
you.
player
Kiss you.
knowledge,
He's
not
trying to kiss you. Don't let him kiss you.
But
let me kiss you with
Tilly,
meth.
what are you doing now?
Wanna kiss
You've seen
you?
all this happen as you're going up to bed, Tilly. You see this spider that's starting to burn through the table, and Eloise quickly like starting to like settle things up. What are you doing now?
Oh man, I'm just so ready to get to sleep and get a good night of sleep after feeding. I feel great. Like I'm ready for tomorrow. I'm ready to get my ride pimped. I'm ready to pick it up. I'm so hyped.
You feel like Post
I'm gonna go-
Malone.
I feel like Post Malone. I'm real
Say
chill.
congratulations.
I'm real chill. Yeah, congratulations. I'm a rock star, like all that shit. And like, I love Olive Garden. And yeah, I'm hyped.
You're just talking in circles.
I'm just that. Yeah.
Yeah. Tilly's just talking in circles about how hyped she is, and you see her.
So
You see her, Eloise.
Don't be a
She's
white
looking at
Iverson.
you like you point back at her. She's pointing Olive Garden, right? Olive Garden. As she shuts the door. She goes to bed. Breadsticks, and the door closes behind her.
Breadsticks.
I just
I'm
finish
hyped.
up with everybody.
Get my
and I
ride tomorrow.
close my door and go to sleep.
She heard me. She knows. It's gonna be cool.
Minestrone soup.
That's where we end tonight then.
Well, I would like to do
That was
something.
amazing. Well, you guys are sitting on the porch, and you're just holding Nick Cage's hair as he's vomiting black blood up.
But it would be great.
Yeah, but it would be great. Now that's next time.
Well,
we gotta have a clip.
It's not
what happens.
Big.
What?
It's not a big thing,
big deal.
But I want
dead blood. It's
I'm saying like I would like to do something.
No, you can't. Game's over.
Oh, God has spoken.
Next time, think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Be ready. The night's not over.
Mm-hmm.
We'll pick up in the middle of the night. Next game. You and Nick. It'll be the first part of our story. Be you and Nick, and we'll come back to Victor. I don't. And that's what's good. And our viewers don't know either. That's why we got to come back next week. And we'll find out.